Hey guys, what's up? It's JBaller88 here for CardRunners.com. I'm just doing a quickie part video. Just checking the forums, reading some hands, so didn't really read this hand before the video, trying not to be biased and trying to just kind of decide on the fly. So didn't read any of the comments or anything. So let's see what happens here. This is Poker Stars, so 130 big blinds deep. He opens with a cutoff to 3x. Big blind flats him. So big blind is 28-22. He calls the open 18%. So that's pretty tight actually, but not really sure if that's sorted by co-open big blind 18%. That's actually very tight, I think, because definitely should be calling steals more. But probably should have a better stat for that, like, call steal or something like that. He check raises flop 13%, which is relatively high given his VPIP and his pre-flop raise. Just, a function of playing a lot of hands, and when you play a lot of hands, you don't make a lot of hands, and you're forced to kind of bluff a lot. So, seems like he's probably a pretty standard, fairly good player, just given his stats, but he opens to 3x, he gets flatted in the big blind. The flop is 10 of hearts, 7 of hearts, 5 of diamonds. So we bet and get check raised. So here is where I would stop and make sure, I have the ace of hearts or not. Without the ace of hearts, I kind of prefer a 3-bet this flop here. We're a little deep for that, but I think, we get it in good. He has some nut flush draws in his range for sure, which we just smoke. And he has a ton of combo draws. He 3-bets 10s for sure. Probably even 3-bet 7 sometimes. He has pretty much no 2-pair combos. And there's a lot of bad rivers for us, or bad turn river combos, I should say. So, it's a tough spot, to play post-flop. It's a lot easier to just try and get him to do something dumb, because we can't rep anything. And, he could even flat, and we could continue playing. But with the ace of hearts, I'd feel a lot more comfortable just going ahead and calling here. Just because, the flush we get outs against, we block some of his heart draws. So there would be less hands that we'd get in ahead of. So I would probably 3-bet here. And given the stacks, gotta kind of think of his size. Let's see, that would make the pot 162 on the turn. So we'd probably want to go to maybe, I would say, 140, 150, around there. And that would set up good turnover action. Might even be a little bit big, probably about 130, 140. Turn is 6 of clubs, which 8-9 gets there. He bets, and we call. So, pretty standard given the flop call. Jamming there just doesn't make a ton of sense. Kind of reps, a hand stronger than ours, and we kind of think he has, a semi-bluff a lot, I guess, given this line. On the flop, another reason for 3-betting is possibility of him slow playing, queens or jacks, or merging with, king 10 or something like that, and then, getting himself into a sticky spot. So he bets, we call. I agree with that one. The river is the question, so he checks to us, and it's a good spot for him to check raise, given the flush draws miss, and people don't bluff the flush draws. He might have 7s, he could have 5s. I think a lot of people 3-bet 7s, 5s, and 10s even. Definitely 10s, probably, I don't know if they 3-bet 5s often, but 7s definitely are 3-bet pretty often. The 6s are pretty innocuous. I think if he has 8-9, he just continues barreling. So he probably thinks we have a weakish hand that's trying to get to showdown. So we're unlikely to bluff, but I think a jam is probably just best here.